Good morning to my dear students. Students, today I am here with the last topic of our chapter, our environment. Students, as in this chapter we discussed about environment, we discussed about ecosystem, different components, and then after we discussed about the uh, ozone, and I told you that how the human activities are responsible for depletion of this ozone or creating a hole in the ozone. In the same series today, I will discuss about the some garbage which is causing harm to our environment. So, students, I want to tell you that initially I want to tell you that what is garbage and how it is going to cause disturbance in our environment. So, students, actually, all the household waste means all the waste which is produced at our home can be referred as garbage, and as we know that some of the garbage may be biodegradable and some of the garbage is non biodegradable. So actually, once again I want to tell you that what are biodegradable garbages. So those garbages which can be decomposed or which can be broken down into the smaller or the simpler particles due to the microbial action can be called as biodegradable garbage, while those garbage material which cannot be broken down further by the microbial action can be referred as non biodegradable garbage material. And this garbage, either it is a biodegradable, so it will cause less pollution, while the garbage which is biodegradable, so definitely it will cause a huge amount of the pollution. So garbage can pollution of air, it can cause pollution of water, it can cause pollution of the soil. Okay, if it is not going to be disposed properly, so we should have to dispose our garbage properly, because there are few non biodegradable particles. If they will mix with the air content, so definitely they will cause air pollution. Similarly, if the garbage is mixing with our water bodies, like the sewage of our home is going to mix with the water bodies, so definitely it will generate water pollution. If untreated garbage is left into the soil, so definitely it will cause soil pollution. So it is essential that we should have to go for the proper garbage disposable methods, and we should have to dispose garbage properly while we are leaving it. So today I will discuss some of the methods for the garbage disposal. The first method is called landfill method. Actually, what is landfill method? I am going to tell you that actually landfill method we have to select a barren land. Okay, and we have to, with the help of big machines, we have to dug out ditches, or we have to dug out ditches, or we have to dug out the soil surface, and then what can we do? We can choose all the non biodegradable substances like plastic, ठीक है, which are very hardly recyclable. So we can choose the such kind of garbage of our municipality, of our domestic wastage, and we can dump that particular garbage in those ditches, और हमको करना क्या है कि हमें गड्ढे खोदने हैं बड़े बड़े, and we have to fill the garbage in it, and then finally we have to spread a layer of the soil on it, and then we will leave it for a year, and after that we can go for the construction over there, so we can construct buildings over there. So this is a good method for the landfill method, but we cannot consider it as a safe method, because might be possible if the garbage contains some harmful chemicals, so these can seep down along with the rainwater and can cause harm to the underground water resources and can reduce the fertility of the soil too. While the another method is called recycling, and this is the best method, I think so. ठीक है, तो what is done in the recycling method, if there is a kind of non biodegradable substances and it is very hard to decompose it, so what can we do? We can go for the recycling process. ठीक है, we can use these materials for production of the new articles. So simply I want to show you that I just want to put one example in front of you. ठीक है, plastic is a non biodegradable substances. ठीक है, तो it is very hard to recycle them. तो nowadays what is going on, the people's or the state governments are generally what they are doing, they are forming a fine powder of these polythene bags, poly blend, and these are mixing with the uh, the coal tar, and they are actually mixing with it and using it for the preparation of the roads. Okay, and the roads are becoming water repellent, and it is also increasing the life of the roads too. Similarly, recycling can be done for paper too, because paper is oftenly produced from the trees bark or trees wood. So we have to, if we want a new paper, so definitely we have to cut a new tree. So we can reduce the risk of deforestation. We can recycle the paper and can use one paper again and again. The another method is used for biogas production as well as the manure production, and especially the biodegradable substances can be used to make a slurry with water, and this slurry is introduced into a biogas plant. In biogas plant, actually the slurry gets takes 50 to 60 days for the complete digestion, and after anaerobic action on this slurry, the microbes are producing methane gas, which is the major component of the biogas. Okay, and this gas is can be used for to solve the problem of the electricity or power, as well as this energy can be used to, or this methane gas can be used as a biofuel as in our homes. Okay, and the decomposed material which comes out from the biogas plant can be used as a manure, and we can apply them in our fields. Okay, the next method is for the garbage disposal is called a preparation of the compost. Actually, composting can be done by two different methods: simple composting or vermicomposting. So actually, what we have to do, we have to dig out a 4x4 ditch in the soil, and we have to fill all the biodegradable substances on it, and we have to cover it with a layer of the soil, and we have to leave it for 2 to 3 months. After 2 to 3 months, due to the microbial action or due to the decomposition action, this biodegradable substance can convert into manure, and we can use this manure as a biofertilizer too. Okay, similarly, if we are introducing some worms in this compost pit, so this method is called as vermicomposting. The fifth method which can be used to for garbage disposal is called incineration, and in what we have to do in incineration, we have to dump the all the garbage at a place, and finally we have to burn it, but it is a little bit dangerous because it's smoke, or the particles which are releasing in atmosphere can cause different kinds of pollution too. And the last and the most important method of garbage disposal is called sewage, because sewage is the most problematic garbage which is coming out from our home, and it is polluting most of our water bodies. And before, so that's why sewage treatment has to be done before discharging the sewage into the water bodies. So while we are going for the sewage treatment, so we have to follow some steps. Initially, we have to go for the primary sedimentation of the sewage, in which the hard particles or the solid particles can be settled down. Then after that, the primary sludge is settled down, and the effluent is then passed into a aeration tank, and in aeration tank we have to, what we have to do, there we have to introduce some oxygen from the outsource, and due to it the aerobic action increases, and the microorganism starts to digest all the organic content present in the sewage. Then after that, we have to allow it, we have to pass it into another tank which is called settling tank, in which the finally the sludge settles down, and finally the water can be released into the water bodies, and this sludge which is going to be settled down into the settling tank can be used in the biogas plants, and where we can generate biogas and can generate electricity as well as the power as well as biofuel too. So these are the various methods through which we can manage the garbage problems. So today I am concluding myself that we have to follow different methods of garbage disposable instead of polluting our environment. And I hope so you understood this topic or this chapter very well. Still, if you have any query, please you can ask. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.